What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Guardians of the Galaverse. We're on episode 15 today. Now, Shadow couldn't make it because he is at a wedding, or he was at a wedding. I don't know what he's doing now. He's probably having a good time just eating free food because who doesn't love free food? I have Khaos with me as always, and we're going to go through this week's Ahead of the Game, which I believe was episode 50. There isn't a lot to cover this time, but it's still stuff you should know if you don't follow the galagames ecosystem, so that's why you watch this podcast. We summarize it for you each week. Anything to add before we get started, Chaos?
Man, just looking forward to getting this show on the road. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching us. So yeah, can't wait to get the show started.
See, money, I don't know why I thought you were streaming Razor today. If Shadow was here, I was going to suggest we do the Razor watch party, because this week I think there's only like half an hour to an hour's worth of news, so we could have took like the last back end and just watched like the hour's worth of Razor episodes. But we will definitely get the watch party going. See, money, like none of us have still watched it, so we still have like the wow factor. We'll get it going for you. Don't know when, but it will be happening. All right, so let's go to the screen, and as always you can find the Ahead of the Game summary for the episode over on my X or Twitter. I post it every week. You can find a thread here if you don't want to watch through the hour of video where they just talk through the things. This is a quick read. It only takes like 5 to 10 minutes, and you have the audio version here if you're too lazy to read. So we'll start it off with, it was hosted by Bitspender and Sinister, or Mark, the person that normally does the Gala Games plays. It wasn't Anita this time, which was interesting to see. But the first update that they had is the knowledge base articles were updated, several regarding wallets and smart contracts. So basically teaching you what it is, how to set it up, how to protect yourself, etc. Always good to know. You need to keep on top of security for Gala and in Web3 in general. Next up, we have Gala Swap now has G Music and Music. You can wrap these tokens and swap. Gala Swap May Mayhem event is still underway, so as long as you use Gala Swap and you have one of the highest volume in the category that we discussed last week, you have a chance of winning some amazing Gala. And the reason you have to wrap Music is it's because it's on a separate part of the ecosystem, the way they've set it up, but all you have to do is wrap it and then it can interact with everything on the G Swap side, so there's not much to worry about that. And with the Go Gala Music update, they have adjusted the listen to earn system starting from May 7th. Now you will need to hold at least 1,000. So I typed in 100 here, but I do believe I corrected it. You will need 1,000 music on ETH to be able to earn points above 3. So if you like comment on a stream, I think that's 1 point. If you buy something, I think that's 1 or 2 points. You buy a mystery box, that's like 2 or 3 points. But the stuff like accessing the not VIP store, what's it called? The creator shop where you can spend and you get exclusive like tracks or CDs. The exclusive shop, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, if you spend more than that, it gives you more than 3 points. And to get more points, you need to make sure you have that 1,000 music on Ethereum. Now I don't know why it needs to be on Ethereum, because normally everything is tracked on galachain, but I'm guessing because it is like in a separate infrastructure, as we discussed with the previous announcement, they have to have it on Ether, making it easier to track for galachain on the other system. It is kind of weird like that, but I believe Bitbender confirmed something similar on Ahead of the Game when I asked, well, when RNG Crypto asked why do you have to do it this way, and then I clarified saying it's probably for the music being on a separate system. I keep saying system, but it's probably a technical word or something else. Who's your favorite artist in G Music? Or it has to be, mine will have to be either September Morning. I'm a huge fan of metal and rock, right? So September Morning, or that new instrumental Pegasus one that got released recently. Those two you can just like bop your head to and then have a good time slaying bugs and helldivers and spreading democracy. What about you, Chaos?
I don't know the name of the artist. I haven't really like delved into the music side in terms of like going through all the tracks and seeing which one I like or not. But there was this a reggaeton Latin singer.
Oh yes,
because I'm
yes,
into like reggaeton music as well.
He's dope.
Yeah, that was sick. Like I could listen to his track, and I remember a couple of weeks ago was playing this track on ahead of the game. I think it was like a rock, like a heavy rock and roll track. Like, yeah, there he is. That guy is like, he just went past him. All with the shades on. He's got the braids. He's got like
Latin
long
pop.
braids.
This guy, yeah.
On the homepage. He's yeah, there was one rock and roll track that was playing, and I was proper feeling it. So I definitely want to get in there and like you know, I click on my favorite one. Probably, I don't know if you create a playlist. That'd be cool if you create a playlist.
You can create a playlist. I think you can also create a playlist in the app as well. But it's nice to see there's 197 artists currently on Gala Music.
That's good.
There's quite a few that got added recently. You got the old school ones like BT and Please and Thank You, Bobby Miller, 8-Bit Tendies. If you guys don't know, shout out to 8-Bit. He trolls quite a bit with memes. Legit. But there's quite a few new ones. And where is it? The September. I'm going to filter. I'm going to show you the ones I was talking about real quick. So if we go to genre, we're going to clear all, and then you just go down to
actually, there's one artist that I like, female artist. I think her name is Eunice. Like, she got a few tracks. I even play it in my gym, on our gym playlist. Like, I run her tracks in the gym. Like, she got some really cool shit going.
There's September Morning. Oh well, I'm gonna type September. So September Morning right there, and then it's the Pega something. I don't know what the. If I go to listen or discover, it was like this one. Pagnasis. Like, this is instrumental metal, and I love instrument. I don't mind like scream metal and all that stuff, but instrumental metal is just like the guitar music, drums and bass, and you just like bop your head to it. This was good too. But yeah, make sure you check out Gala Music, guys. It's growing rapidly, and they're starting to add quite a bit of utility to the music token from their recent updates and announcements. So there is that. Next, we move on to the gaming side. So with the Common Ground World, as they always start with that, the lights paper is ready. It's pending on a blog post for all the information regarding Mayhem. Make sure to check out the Discord. So if we go over to here, as always, you have Farmer Michelle giving you all the information about the node cells, the meta, the Discord, the town hall, what it takes to craft the meta build that week, the rewards as well, man. If you rank top 100, you're doing pretty well, and if you're ranking top 25, those gala rewards are juicy. But to rank top 100 or 25, you do need quite a bit of NFTs, and the best person to view to get non-NFT builds or even NFT builds, most people that watch Common Ground World content, is Dubstep Rod. So make sure you check out Dub. He is one of the best for Common Ground World content. There are a few others in different languages as well, so if you're not an English native, feel free to check those out, but I don't know their names off the top of my head. I guess you still haven't played Common Ground World. I just play it AFK daily with the campaign. Next up, we go. What was that?
I don't think I haven't delved into Common Ground World.
You're too busy killing bugs in Helldivers, isn't it? I got you addicted to that game.
Democracy, man.
Spreading democracy, bro. There was a tweet. I sent you a photo of that tweet. It's from, what is it? It's from Radar, right? Where's Radar? Go to notifications, scroll down. It's somewhere here. It was the most funniest tweet ever. Where's it gone? Radar. It was about spreading democracy. There you go. So Russia makes huge oil discovery in the British Antarctic territory. The discovery is estimated to be 511 billion barrels of oil, about 10x the North Sea's entire 50-year output. Democracy is coming to the penguins. I sent this to Khaos. It's like, you got to spread democracy to penguins now, no longer on the bugs. But yeah, that just reminded me of Helldivers. But moving on to Last Expedition.
I was like,
yeah.
You sent that to me on Discord. I was reading it and I was like, yeah, okay. And when I got to the last section, when it goes, yeah, spreading democracy in the penguins, I was dying because I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like,
yeah, that's why I sent it to you. Speaking of spreading democracy to bugs, we have Last Expedition, and they showcased a new trailer, solo PvP matches where you're able to spawn Archvital Hunters to cover your back. So now that I switched over to Opera when I did my move, if I do this, you guys should be able to hear the trailer.
guess. Oh wait, yeah, because never mind.
So there you have it. You have the option to spawn artificial like support, I guess bots or AI to help you when you're soloing on Aura on Last Expedition. So since there is currently a reduced amount of players, I think this is a temporary measure to make it so people can play by themselves and enjoy playing the game solo with like this type of support. Because when I log in, there's like maybe 3 to 4 people active, like one actual active squad, and the only time it gets proper active is when you're on Friday and it's the play with devs. I haven't been in the play with devs playtest for like a couple of weeks, so I need to get back into that, get all the alpha on the mission ready stuff. Maybe this Friday, well not this Friday, next Friday, we'll see how it goes as long as I'm not working. I can't wait for the new expedition build. Yeah, they have a lot of decent news coming. We just gotta wait and see how well it does. Like for example, this one. It's mission ready and you can get the skins, right? Coming soon. Where's the skins? Not that one. This one, I believe. Like this is the skins for the character. And then the skins for the weapons. I muted the thing, but you probably won't be able to hear that. But yeah, as long as it's not like Legendary Born where you have to play 150 matches with each character to grind the resources, I'll probably test it out and do it. But I'm not spending like 20 plus hours trying to grind a limited edition cosmetic. It depends on what game it is, because I have done that before, but that was for like a full-on MMORPG that had all my time pretty much. I was just playing that game like 10 hours a day minimum. I was losing sleep over it. So yeah, if it's like that and the game gets good, we'll see. Are you going to be doing that, C Money? I know Khaos and Shadow will probably jump on with me, and I could probably get like Chark or Vince or somebody else to get the full slot, and we can spread fire, I guess, in Last Expedition Aura instead of democracy. That's what hell does.
Pyromancer, I build spreading that fire.
You're gonna wait till there's a flamethrower or something in Last Expedition. You're just gonna go around but like burn everything.
Right. Any incendiary weapons, any incendiary grenades, flamethrower. Yo, that's me.
Yeah, I think you found your cool legit. No, that is. But yeah, that was the Last Expedition mission ready news. Now we move on to something that some of the community are passionate about, which is the Voxverse. They introduced Proto-Vox, which are robots Vox designed to gather things for you in Project Cerberus. So Project Cerberus is the game that was meant to be the Voxverse, but now it's renamed to Project Cerberus. It is now a mobile game. It is more of a colony building sim instead of an open world metaverse, because an open world metaverse didn't make sense for the current team and whatever Gala did after they like reevaluated the project. So these are some images of Proto-Vox. Shout out to Tofu or Lost in a Voxverse for sending this image to me to add to the thread. These are different types of Voxes with different skins, as you can see, and they will be like the chickens. They've said it will be a little robot that goes and collects, like chops down trees or gets you resources, and then if you have a main Vox, if you have more than one, you can use them to do the additional things. So I'm excited to see when Project Cerberus does come out. It is, I last heard they weren't going to do version 0, they will do version 1, and it should be June, July-ish when it goes live. But you know, Gala and their dates, you might have to add a couple of months to that. Up on the table, Smiling, I did. And then I fought Khaos, and then I turned it off, because I don't want to be matched with Khaos all the time, because he'll kill me. So we did have a practice where he was testing the build, and I managed to beat him in the practice. If I get my combo up and running, otherwise he just destroys me. I need to get one card that I can't find where it says if it's a warrior card you attack twice. I can't find that card. Or if I'm attacking a warrior attacks twice, I can't find that card, but I'll have to craft it myself. But Khaos is on there all the time, see Money. You can just fight him. You can give him, like, feed him the wins for his, what is it, 150 battles? I know you're playing it quite a bit. But yeah, I recently did buy, I bought 4 NFTs for like 125-ish bucks It was the Scuttle Shell, the Scarecrow, the Harpy, and the Naga, and then the fifth one's random, whatever it is at the time. And I enjoy playing that build. The Mushroom is still there, so I might have to look into that. But I wasn't going to get any Legends Reborn NFTs, but the way it's currently set out is so annoying to play because some of the rotations, they're just not my playstyle. I don't want to play that playstyle. And I was like, you know what? I just spend $100 to get my permanent playstyle, which I have fun doing, and I can master certain like mechanics with certain cards. But yeah, Khaos is the Legends Reborn guy. And if he wants to add anything to that, we will get to it in just a sec though. Okay, I've got an announcement in what, Gala? It's Gala Gold, so we won't say anything about it on the podcast. Next up, we have Miranda's. Now, Miranda's Town Hall was earlier today, which is a couple of days ago, where the new dev team was introduced along with a few art sneak peeks. So you can go to the Gala website right here. I'm just going to quickly go to 720. It was on May 9th, and we can scroll up to here. So you have the community mod, which is now Doug Sunny. Doug Sunny is now the community mod. Ooh, I hit my mic. Doug Sunny is now the community mod for both Miranda's and Tweety. Then you have Musashi, who is the project lead, and then you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lead people for the game. So lead artist, lead economy designer, lead engineer, lead developer. I can't remember all the titles, but they are the names of the people that you should be seeing in Discord and interacting with in Discord. So quite a few of them have had quite a lot of experience in mobile games and other genres in open world games. None of them apparently have had a lot of, well, actually, that's not true. Some of them have had experience in MMORPGs, but some of them have not. So it's like a mixed thing. I don't know which one it was or who it was again, but there is a mixed thing where they haven't made an MMORPG, but they have worked on MMORPGs. So they have some experience, well, some of the people anyway. That is what the gist I got of the AMA. Make sure you listen to it to yourself so you get all the information. Yo, Prospector, good morning, catching up on the replay. Well, you're fairly early. I think we just started like 15-20 minutes ago, so it shouldn't take that long to catch up. But yeah, make sure you go through this AMA. They introduced the team, the lead devs, who we're going to be interacting with on a monthly basis. They did say that they'll try to schedule a monthly fireside chat. Well, now it's called Town Hall because Musashi's from Common Ground World, so everything is a Town Hall. They have not revealed their faces. I think that will come later down the line. We'll have to wait and see what they plan to do there. I'm just quickly trying to find the art leak that the team mentioned. I don't think it'll be in the YouTube episode. If we go to Twitter real quick, I do believe they posted it just recently, the art leak. There you go. So this is the new team using the engine to create their own first type of art, and this is what they showcased that they created using the engine. So I still like the art style. It looks roughly similar to the old. It looks a little bit brighter with all the lights and you being inside and all. But what do you think, Khaos? Were you interested in the ahead of the game Town Hall for Miranda? Not ahead of the game, the Town Hall for Miranda's and the recent posts?
I need to listen to it. I haven't watched it, so I need to watch it. But I kind of like got a gist of what it was about. It's like when I spoke to you, so it's kind of like an introduction. Obviously, they talked about bringing out a roadmap, so I'm really intrigued to see this roadmap, and I have an idea. I was like upset to hear that we're not going to get a playtest, even though I thought we was going to get a playtest for me. So that would have been so sick. But yeah, I like the art style. You know, I've always been a fan of this kind of like
YouTube that is going to remove one of the hurdles with internet. I don't know if that is currently an issue, but let's quickly breeze through this and make sure I don't get another disconnect. So we were talking about Miranda's. We finished up about the art and the new dev team, as well as you were explaining you still needed to see the video, but you got the gist of it when I was explaining it to you. Any more to add on that before we quickly move on?
No. I think I said pretty much. I don't know where it cut out, but yeah, I didn't get to see the image of the new mom. But I think it's the one that you shared, where it's like looking like a goth.
Or Christmas tree.
Oh, that.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next bit, which is one universe or Champions Arena's Mayhem leaderboards will be updated soon, and the rewards for the giveaway have been distributed. There were several maintenance updates, and as compensation, the team gave away 2,000 Mayhem tokens, which you can use in the Mayhem store. See money, all good now. Thank you guys for sticking about. It was like 5 minutes of issues. I did try and reshuffle a load of things. Let me just make sure I close all these weird tabs, because I don't want to split my resources to other things, but we should be good now. You guys can still hear Khaos. You should be still able to hear Khaos. Just give me a quick confirmation there, and we will continue along with the episode to make sure it doesn't cut out before we finish. So one universe Champions Arena has been doing its regular maintenances, and the Mayhem is live for the whole month, so make sure you test that. I did recently pull a Zafrina and a Akathon. I don't remember the name, but I managed to pull both banner champions, and I got a Gia by using 30,000 gems. So I am pretty happy with those pulls. Sorry if I messed it up with the Discord tag. You're good, C Money. Yeah, what was that?
Gems, like, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It was 30,000 free gems, so it was even better. It was even better because it was free gems. Oh, it says live stream started again. Perfect. Yeah, so everything is working now, and they can hear you. Yeah, it was surprising because my luck is not normally that good, and when I pulled that in the space of like a minute, because let me just get through this, like I'm not gonna get anything like bang legendary, bang purple, bang legendary, and it's like, what is happening right now? Let me just use all my free gems. And then they used all of it, and I got some good shit, which is nice. So I am back in top 50, baby. I have the best AoE damage dealer in the game. Now we move on to Eternal Paradox. So Eternal Paradox has several codes to give people bonuses, including a 6-star gear set. Stamina tokens are now available. You can mint 100 stamina and the cost of 10 diamonds for 1 token, along with several other updates. You can find the full list of information here over on EPX. You see T has posted a lot of updates regarding the maintenance, the patch notes, the stamina token, but it is amazing to see that you can now sell in-game assets, not assets, but like resources on Gala store or in G-Swap. So if we go over to the store real quick, did you pull any of those little red devils like Khaos likes to call them? Bro, I pulled so many little red devils, I dismantled them as soon as I saw them. But yeah, if we go over to here, so right here, this is a stamina token, and you can use it to get 100 stamina in Eternal Paradox. So you can actually sell your account's time now. If you don't plan to use stamina, you can mint it into this by using 10 diamonds, and then sell this to other players that are going to do guild wars and ruins of conquest and all of that shit. And it could be like a good commodity to keep, because if you're going to do some attacks, well, I guess you'll need the PK token as well whenever that's in game. But if you want to level up quickly, this could be something to keep an eye on. So EPX is progressing pretty well. Now, if Champions Arena could do that with gear and a bunch of other things, that would also be awesome. Next, we move on to Legends Reborn. Participating in Mayhem, for every 50 matches played up to 150, you will get an NFT. I believe it's an action card, then an uncommon card, and then a common card, then an uncommon card. So it's Glacial Spear, uncommon Poison Dragon or Viridian Dragon, and common Viridian Dragon, and an uncommon Phoenix. Sorry, getting those confused right there. But yes, Khaos, so you've been banging out Legends Reborn?
Now, the first couple of days I wasn't really playing it because I just wanted to play like a few games. I wasn't gonna like go hard in the competition because I got all the creatures that I need. $500 would be cool to get, but I know there's some people that's gonna be going hard. So I was like, I'm not gonna like kill myself to put a lot of hours in. I'm just gonna just play whenever I got the time, and I just play for fun. And I jumped, and I didn't actually think there was going to be a lot of people playing, but when I jumped in, I was getting games consistently, and it's pretty cool. Obviously, there's controversies going on in terms of like how many people are buying, and And I like when they said that, oh, you'll get rewarded for the amount of games you play, like the person that plays the most game. As soon as they dropped that announcement, I said to myself, I don't think that's a good idea. I knew, like me and the way that how I think, I was like, bro, if I was to try and scam the system, I would just like just forfeit. I would just start a game and just forfeit hundreds of games, and then just be like, well, yeah, like I played the game in it. Like you didn't tell me that there was rules to this shit, right?
Yep.
Then obviously now people are just buying. There's a bunch of people that's just buying, which is like to me, it's kind of like at least I'm able to get games, whereas before like. Before Mayhem, like nobody was playing. There was like 15 people playing, 15, 20 people playing, so you couldn't hardly get a game.